Welcome to the Sweet Escape.
Wow.
This first room, because every room here has a specific theme and everything relates to candy or sweetness. So this first room is like the old candy shop, also perhaps known as Peppermint Village. And over here we have the Sweet Escape story, which is the story of a father and his two girls who built it as their dream. And I actually have a recorded story right over here that actually plays me telling it, since I am the father depicted to music.
The citizens of whatchamacallit believed that their candy jars were half empty. But one man in town knew life's sweet treats are always good and plenty. The father of two girls, he didn't know what can't means. So he taught his two daughters to live out their dreams. Life without limits. That's true physical fitness. And together they built the sweetest escape that town had ever witnessed.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. I made it with my iPhone. So that's the trailer introduction. We actually have two queen pull-out beds.
Okay.
We have
So you can...
one here and one here on the two red, so you can sleep an extra four people here in addition to the 10 bedrooms.
Okay.
And we call this room the deserted dining room, pun definitely intended. All of these are obviously artificial, although I think they look pretty realistic.
They look scrumptious, yes. It makes this room very inviting.
People can still dine in here. It's just, you put everything into the china cabinet.
Right.
But actually kids enjoy coming here and having a sort of like, I don't want to say a pretend tea party, but a pretend dessert party. Over here, we're kind of in a realm between the Peppermint Old Candy Village and what we call Sweetie Pie's Kitchen, which is one of two kitchens. And we have sort of a candy apple segment in between them. There's another kitchen in the guest house,
okay.
The kitchen of the serial killer.
Okay.
Cereal, like artificial cereal. And here, that bar actually converts to a blackjack table. Also, when you lift it up, it's got a full roulette wheel, and you can also play craps with it, as well as other games. No gambling for real money, though. This way we have the first master suite, and we call it the Carnival room, but it's kind of a tribute to all different gluttonous carnival foods and treats like cotton candy and churros. And awesome, thanks.
Yes.
I'll let it sink in for a moment. Okay. So on the ceiling we have clouds mixed with clouds of cotton candy, and there's exactly 9 of them. I can't tell you why, but it's kind of obvious because when you first enter, there's a scavenger hunt card that we're going to give you at the end, and if you can answer all of the questions on the scavenger hunt, you can enter to win a free night here.
Oh,
so since we are being recorded on this tour, I can't let everyone know all the answers. Inside this room we have snow cone carts, pop cotton candy machines. This TV has a Wii on it, primarily for the purpose of playing the Wii Carnival Games disc, so that you can actually lie in the bed with a Wii controller and play over 200 different carnival games. And me and some of the kids have actually played a game with the ceiling fan, where as long as you don't turn it on and off too much and break it, you turn it on once and you spin it, and wherever you're standing and it stops, that's the treat that you win.
Okay.
And this is a carnival booth we actually had built just for the purpose of Sweet Escape, where you can play a couple of different games here, like you give it a shot. See if you can knock over 2 trolls with 2 beanbags. From back here, you have to follow the rules. You don't really win a prize though. Oh, you got to throw it hard. Overhand, pitch it. Good try. How about this one? Knock them off the table. You got one off.
Yay!
Winner!
That's fun. This is something to do. Something to aim for.
Now, this master suite is called the Eye Candy Suite. It's a little bit more grown up, but it's still tasteful enough in my opinion. All of the pictures and the artwork involve things that are kind of sexy but involve candy, so it's the eye candy bathroom. And here we've set up the tub to be kind of a romantic atmosphere. And the tub actually lights up in different colors. There's blue, purple, and green and pink lights to make it really nice.
Away for a while.
This is sort of the adult escape bathroom, yes. So in here's your fully functioning kitchen. And what I should point out is the table that was right behind us in the candy apple section has 8 seats. And this one has 6 seats. And the dining room had 8. So you have a total of, what's that, 22 seats right there. Also, the porch behind us has an additional 6, so that brings us to 28 seats. But there's still plenty of room to add more chairs, so you could easily have a gathering here around the kitchen of approximately close to 40 people. And then the second kitchen in the guest house has even more room.
Yeah, so there's plenty of space for a big crowd.
And here we have pantries, stovetop, all of the major appliances, all silverware, teapots, utensils, and virtually everything you need to cook just about anything common is included in the rental. Over here we have the history of candy. The advertisements are from the 1910s, 20s, 30s, 40s. And then the shadow boxes that we made are from 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And this just kind of goes with the idea that every nook, every closet, every hallway, every place you go at Sweet Escape has some unique theme. Over here we have La Toilette de la Tooth Fairy, the Tooth Fairy bathroom. And we have the Tooth Fairy as she truly is, or at least as she was depicted in Renaissance times, supposedly. Those are my kids up there, Baden and Caden, especially Caden with her teeth missing as well. She was a victim of the Tooth Fairy.
She fit
And all of the Tooth Fairy's little minions looking up at her.
Very nice.
Over on this end, we have the Coca-Cola chamber. Every room has an interactive element. For example, we had the Carnival booth in the other, so that people, grown-ups and kids alike, will sort of fight over which room they get. And here you get 3 chances. Stand back on the Coke rug, try your hand at the ring toss. No prize this time, but you still have one OD from before. Definitely. Also, in every room we put some smaller interactive elements, like the Coke room has a Coke puzzle, Coke books, magazines with Coke articles, Coca-Cola Monopoly, Coca-Cola phone, and the Coke machine actually works if you plug it in.
Really?
This is the Pepsi room. We just added this floor this morning because we have this mural of a 50s diner scene. Over here, let's see if you get this joke.
When his hair caught on fire?
Yeah, doing
Yes.
a Pepsi commercial.
Yes.
So there's a fire extinguisher pointed at him. 3 different artists have contributed to the art. This guy is the one who did the Diet Coke can too, and a different guy did the storybook mural, and a few others. There's murals and art in just about every room now. And this is advertised in the Ice Cream Social, which is the name to a giant room that I think is either 1,200 or 1,400 square feet downstairs, and all of the different things that you can play inside of it.
Cool. This is going to be a fun spot.
And this is where the party is at.
Wow. Nice.
There's actually a lot going on here, and it's a lot easier to see at night. When you turn off all the lights in here at night, this turns into a nightclub, and these lights and the sound system can compete with anything at any Orlando area club.
This would be my favorite room. This would be my favorite
Most
spot.
kids, families, and adults go wild here. Here we have a DJ booth, and from the DJ booth you can control a karaoke machine which has over 500 different pop songs all the way from 1950 up to last year.
Oh my gosh.
And the all-in-one remote also lets you play with a PlayStation 3. There's an overhead monitor there. And we have a turntable for the game DJ Hero, which is kind of like a Guitar Hero type of a game, but you actually scratch and cut and you make everybody dance. And we have the guitar for Guitar Hero. And we also have a dance pad to play Dance Dance Revolution because this was actually almost a last minute decision because I figured, well, I always wanted to put a turntable here, but I didn't know that there was a game called DJ Hero. So that inspired me to add a PlayStation here and add all of the musical nightclub kinds of games so that you can actually play them in a nightclub environment. So here you have karaoke, radio. You can plug in your own MP3 player, or you can dock your iPod or your iPad and you can hear it throughout. I'll give you a little sample real quick. Do you want to sing? Okay. So you got your mics for karaoke, you got all your games, you can control the lights from right here. Stop them. The lights do dance to the music. Yes. Nice. You're one of the few people to notice right away that that's an ice cream sandwich. I just added the pillows hoping it would accent that more.
No, it just like jumped out at me walking this way.
I heard that that was made famous by the TV show iCarly. Supposedly iCarly has one. Yeah. And Star Wars Pod Racer. This one I love. This actually counts how many calories you burn as you play it. You want to try it? You did it! He's down! Knock him out! Yeah! One of the scavenger hunt questions, so if anybody watches the video version of this, they can start to study, is who is in the closet and why did we put her in the lollipop room? Welcome to Candyland at the Sweet Escape.
Literally sweet.
Thanks. The rugs are laid out so you can actually rearrange them and create your own Candyland game as you hop to brush your teeth. And the ceiling is actually covered with Candyland boards. Yeah. I think it's the only Candyland room or Candyland coated ceiling in the world so far. Now here we have a little bit more themed towards the adults, the romantic Hershey room. When you check in, we actually pre-spray this room to smell like chocolate-covered cherries. And there's going to be a view out the window. We're completing Sugar High Mountain, which will have that giant Hershey bottle on it. So straight when you look out the window, you'll be staring at a huge Hershey bottle. Also, what this room has is the Hershey massage chair. Would you like to check it out? And then you can control how high or low it is on your back with those buttons.
I'm thinking I would never leave this room. Except maybe for the DJ room. Because this is so totally cool.